Hello, my friends, and welcome to day 3 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. And today we are all joining in with our lovely friend Sarah from SARA Scraps and her Wednesday series of sketches reimagined. And this month, and last month as well, Sarah is using sketches from Laura Whitaker. And you know that they are some of my favorite sketches. So on the Wednesdays throughout the month, we will be joining Sarah on her lovely series. Now, I have to admit that I haven't reimagined this very much. I pretty much stuck to the sketch, except perhaps I changed the where my photo is, as opposed to being a little bit more central or over towards the right. I have mine a little bit more askew and to the left, and a few more layers on my photo. But I think on the whole, I stayed fairly true to the sketch. Of course, I did add a little bit of like mixed media to the background. I went with 2 colors in the packaging technique, the palm reader and my favorite, Oh Say Can You See, because both of those colors are in the strips that I used here. And here I used a little bit of everything. I have some Vicky Boutin, I have some Jen Hatfield The Avenue, some of the Carta Bella Oh Happy Day that I used as my How to Kill a Kit in February. This one I used in January. And just a few scraps. This is the Simple Stories, I think maybe Carpe Diem, that were on my desk. And my strips vary between 1/2 inch and 3/4 of an inch. And I just laid them, overlapped them, and just had fun. I did have a couple that finish here in a little bit of an angle because that's how they were on my desk as a scrap, so I didn't change them. And the others are just the strips. And I just love how that background, and you know, when you have such beautiful pattern paper, different patterns, and you put that on a background, you need very little embellishment after that. The layout almost is done by itself. But I did want to mat my photo. So I mat my photo, as I have been doing a lot recently, in a very narrow mat and a wider mat. Pop the photo up on foam, and then I took the circular element from the sketch to be a doily. Well, I used a doily anyway, this lovely sort of dark brown doily. This is a photo of my mom, and as you can see here with the title, I as in the eye, because this is a photo of my mom at the eye clinic, and we go once a month. My mom, she's 92, so she does have some macular degeneration, and she gets injections in her eye. And this was just a candid shot that I sent my nephew because he was wondering, you know, how it was going. And I just snapped him a shot. You know, we were just still sitting there waiting. There is my mom with her walker there and her mask on. And I got to tell you, that is a source for my mom. Oh my goodness me, she finds the masks difficult because, of course, in her apartment, she doesn't need to wear it. I do, together with a visor when I go and visit her. And of course, as soon as she leaves her apartment into any of the common areas of the residence, although they cannot gather in any way, shape, or form, they must mask. But for her, that's not a lot, not like many of us who are wearing masks all day, every day. So this gets her quite perturbed. And I was, you know, talking to my nephew about that. Got some of the Nicole Jones 911 viewfinders here, pop them up on foam, put one of the little labels, and then I just put this from Shadney, this lovely little wood button here, because it's a sweater. It really doesn't have anything to do with the story, but it's just a photo of my mom, and it's winter, so I put it there. And what I did here is I just did my journaling all the way around. So once a month, I accompany Mom to the eye clinic where she gets injections in the hope of keeping her eyesight. Even with her glasses, she needs a magnifying glass to read. And even with one, it can be difficult. Fine print is impossible. So that's difficult for her. 2 years plus of injections have stabilized and halted the loss, but not improved much. Since then, I should go back and I guess maybe on the back write a little bit more, because that's not quite true. The right eye has, in fact, improved quite a bit. She's back to 85% vision in the right eye. They are long and stressful days with special transport needs as well. So there are days that I have to admit that I find a little bit difficult, but as primary caregiver, we get through them. And it's something that I wanted to record in the book with this lovely sketch. And it's a little helter, like all of these different patterns are mixed in. And it's just because that maybe symbolizes a little bit how my brain is on those particular days. So make sure, of course, you pop on down below and follow along with everybody who is playing along with the 30 days of sketches today. Pop on over to Sarah's channel, of course, to make sure you see everybody who is playing with the sketches reimagined today as well. And I will see you back here again tomorrow, my friends, for day 4. See you then. Bye for now.